know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I gone it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I gone it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's low. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Right to the air, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down, they need 5. The motion man is Raymond. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10 now from the 36. is gone. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from an even 50 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready, right. Right, stop. Let's go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame him.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Williams now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
20. BC.
On first down, it's gone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw, pushed out to his left, and that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Down. Check.
On play action, Love. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the ready. Here we go. Yellow. Line. Cut.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They'll run with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the offense getting back that penalty yardage they lost on 1st down. And typically the rule of thumb is let's pick up half. Let's make 2nd down more manageable. In this case, they do that and some, and now they're in good spot on second down.
Ready. 32, yellow.
Second down throw for Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Love to throw it on first down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
One more time, it's Jacobs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught. Touchdown, but a flag is down. And that might be a push-off. We'll find out. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. The run game not helping them out those last 2 plays. Thus, 3rd and 16.
43. Hey, check mega. Check.
Love to throw.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is gone. That's the 3rd round lucky pick, Isaac Kaslaw. Inside the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Lions. A gain of 66 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 20.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On first down, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It'll get forward to about the 42. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Blue stripe. Ready, ready. 45, white. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. First and 10. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue 32, ready.
Here's Love. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Second down and 3. They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And now a timeout 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 45 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle. Caught by Taslaw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. He'll go play action with Goff. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done, and really nice job here by the defensive front.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come on, ready.
Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To Slav, a man in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Isaac Teslar was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's Jacobs. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big-time run by Jacobs. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Back complete to Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Right, yellow, ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's hard. He finds Bolden. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on, set.
To throw is Love. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
52 close, cut.
Love. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
This throw out wide to St. Brown. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a What a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
One out. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Here's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
This one caught the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throw play action with Love. No chance at all. He'll go down. Jack Campbell taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
45, right. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. To return is Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he gets out of bounds as well. what a play! Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. Goff to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Yellow, 43.
Here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
32.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Raymond. Now Gibbs. He's going to have a 1st down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the ground, this is Gibbs. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.